You waste so much time by pre-planning everything, by trying to like get ahead of shit that you don't even know is gonna be happening yet. I come from a family of like obsessive planners. How can we plan ahead and what's gonna happen next? And to the point where I've seen my mother specifically become paralyzed by the fear of looking stupid or being in a situation and being up shit's creek or shit out of luck. God forbid you don't plan every fucking moment of your life to a T. I realized how neurotic and deranged that this mindset can be when you are operating from this for a long period of time. You start to become delusional. You start to really think that you can pre-plan your life. There are some things you can predict or plan ahead for, like, okay, I know I'm gonna go to work next week and I know I'm gonna want to have something to eat when I'm at work, so I'm gonna plan ahead and make a lunch. Some things require planning, some things require guesstimation, and some things require resilience. You have to be self-aware always and recognize when a situation is just something you have to learn from experience. When you're a child, you have to learn from experience because you don't know anything, and that includes a lot of failing, a lot of falling, a lot of pain, a lot of crying. Like, you're fully alive when you are a baby, a child, because you're not trying to protect yourself. Because protect yourself from what? You don't even know what danger is. When you become an adult and you know about worst case scenarios and you've been through pain, you're like, oh fuck, now I have to do all this stuff to avoid ever going to that place again where I feel that way. But you're now circumventing your life to try to avoid pain. You waste so much fucking time by trying to get ahead that you're actually like falling behind. And it's not a competition, but you end up falling behind other people who are just willing to look stupid. First of all, stop assigning meaning that you're looking stupid. Number one, stop saying that when I try and I fall, which is a human thing to like make a mistake, right? For one, you could stop assigning the meaning that other people aren't gonna like you or make fun of you. Or you could say, look, all these other people around me are too afraid to actually put themselves out there. And that's the reason why I'm gonna succeed and they are not. I need you to really sit with that and realize what that means. I'm gonna get where I'm going 10 times faster because all these people are being held back by the fear of looking dumb. If I wanna like sell something related to personal development, I wanna get a certification, I wanna be able to say I know what I'm talking about and I want to look this way, and I don't want, you're planning for problems that don't even exist yet. You're like, oh, I don't want people to say this about me, so let me do this first, and I don't want to post a video that gets no views, so let me research trending topics first. Like, all of that shit is just getting in the way of your actual taking action, and the momentum is what you need to create any outcome that you want in your life. All of that fear of what if this, what if that, gets you out of the flow state of actually doing the work, taking the action, and creating the shit. It all comes down to your fear of rejection. You need to surrender that fear of being misjudged, being labeled, being canceled, or whatever it is that you're afraid of happening to you, because the fear of whatever it is you're afraid of is more powerful than actually being like bullied or being rejected. Like, all of that hurts way less than your fear of it holding you back through your entire life, wishing that you had done things but not being able to. I feel like I've spent years of my life stagnant because of the fear that other people are gonna watch me try something and not do it perfectly on the first try. I feel like that happens in school too. It's like, I gotta like read all these books before I do anything, but that does not actually help you get where you're trying to go. You have to live your life. You actually have to live your life. Watching content about personal development is not doing personal development for you. It's setting you up. It helps. I'm not gonna say it doesn't help, but you gotta actually start doing the work at some point. Like, dreaming about being an artist, dreaming about having this specific relationship with this specific person, or like having this certain amount of money, dreaming about all that shit gets you high. It gives you dopamine. It inspires you. It fuels you, but it's not gonna do the work for you. By all means, get ready. Like, watch the content. I'm not saying don't, but stop getting ready to get ready to get ready. Like, at some point you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready, and you gotta fucking like get out there and try some shit. A lot of people's goal is control. The idea of safety, the idea of comfort, of reliability, of things being stable. That whole concept is bigger than their dreams and aspirations. They want to get to this magnificent, extravagant reality, but they want to do it ultra safely and not make any mistakes or errors, or they don't want to actually go through the shit that's gonna make them the person that can get to that extravagant reality. They're not willing to try, to be seen trying. The only way to learn some things is experience, and when your goal is control, the ideal outcome is stillness and stagnation, because what better way to not look stupid than to not try anything at all? So you just have to make a decision about what you want more. Do you want to actually achieve your goal, or do you want to be comfortable and in control?